Hello and welcome back to Tea Break Live. It's Monday, it's been a while, and I'm holding a mandolin. Much excitement to come today with this instrument that I can barely play. No rhyme intended there, but it does work, doesn't it? So, it's been a while, had a couple of weeks off, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be doing something in this time, something creative. For those of you that have never joined us before, first of all, welcome. I've got a cup of tea, and the idea is that in this time I will create something. I don't know why the camera's gone off, but let's see if we can get it back on. Interesting. Yes, so in that time we are basically going to come up with something. Like I say. Oh, and that's the other thing as well. Got a tomato timer. We set this for 10 minutes. That is the only criteria that we have for this. Just have to set it so that I'm limited to 10 minutes in terms of what I can come up with. So let's go. Okay, tomato timer is on. So, mandolin. It's an instrument that I don't know a huge amount about. I got this one last year, I think. It's quite a nice one. And basically, from what I know, it's tuned the same as a violin, and I know a couple of things on it. I know a couple of chords. I'm learning to play it at the moment, and I've played it a little bit before, and to me it's kind of like a that's pretty much the only thing. Before I started learning it and sort of learning the chords and the melodies and stuff, that was one of the only songs I could play on it. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk of the day. I met a little girl and we started to talk of a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair's black and her eyes are blue. So yeah, I think that's pretty much why I've always had one in some way, just because I like that song. I love Galway Girl; it's fantastic. And yeah, anyway, the time's running out. I want to come up with something, and I know some of the chords. I know that's a D major, that's a G major, and that, by extension of that, is an A major. That's a C major. I feel like there's a Paul McCartney song that he played. Yes, that, isn't it? Everybody wanna dance tonight. Everybody wanna feel alright. Everybody wanna dance around tonight. Something like that. But yes, I've enjoyed playing this recently. Like I said, I've been learning, trying to play it a bit more. So with those chords, it's really interesting doing tuned in fifths and playing sort of melodic stuff and chords. So I have to think about it in a very different way to the guitar. So let's try and write something on it. I really like that D major chord because you can kind of... Oh no, hang on. Okay, there could be something in that. Keeping that finger on. Which, interestingly, we talked about the pedal, before, and how we can sort of. That's actually it's a pedal on the dominant chord technically. So in this instance, it's an A. Interesting, I don't know why the lyric idea today is about the fact that it's we've just had a little bit of rain here. It's been fantastic. It's really overdue. The garden really needs it. So it's the sort of thing where I feel like maybe that's a little bit of a okay. I've been waiting so long for you, waiting so long for you, waiting so long for you. That could be a nice first line. Waiting so long for you. So long for you. Yeah, it's really interesting because it's the sort of thing where even though there's like an element of knowing the guitar, the thing about the time I've spent learning this recently and the time I've spent on the mandolin is it just makes you think in a totally different way. The chords tend to be more open. You've got 4 strings. I mean, I know it's 8 strings, but it's like doubled up, right? So I can't fix that line. It's not sticking. It just doesn't quite sound the same when you haven't got that pedal. Waiting for so long for you, my lonely days are through. Could extend that phrase a bit. Waiting for so long for you, my lonely days are through. Waiting for so long for you, my lonely nights are through. My lonely days are overdue. Oh, they're overdue. Okay, something like that. It's got to be something like that, where it's like kind of, yeah, okay. Waiting for so long for you, my lonely days are through. Your love is overdue, oh so overdue. Waiting for so long for you, my lonely days are through. It's so overdue. Nah, okay, let's try. It's a different phrase at the end. Waiting for so long for you, my lonely days are through. Oh, it's so overdue. It's so overdue. Okay, as you can hear, the timer has gone. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do like a nice version of this. And those of you who've watched this for a while will know that usually what I do is bung a bit of reverb on. Waiting for so long for you, my lonely days are through. It's overdue. So there we go. That's all we've got for today. But could have some cleverer lyrics, I think. But for now, that's going to have to do. It's the sort of thing where when you experiment with an instrument, you don't know that well, know as well as a guitar. It feels like a guitar, and I know the chords, I know the theory. It's just sometimes it's like, you know, just playing stuff beyond that stuff that I've been learning, trying to experiment, being creative. It's very different to like technically playing the instrument. But yeah, hopefully I can use that and create something out of it. I can picture sort of nice acoustic guitar blending with like a bigger texture. But that is all we've got time for today. So thank you as always for joining me for Tea Break Live, and I will see you in the next one.